Hey everybody, how we doing? It is cold and snowy here. Tell you what, it's about almost noon, and right now it's 5 below zero, and that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. It went below zero last night, which was Friday night. This is Saturday. It is not supposed to get to above zero until Tuesday, so we're going to stay cold. Last Monday we had 8 inches of wet snow. Yesterday, Thursday, or Friday, we had 10 more. So about 18 inches of snow. There's the guys. How we doing, guys? They've been staying in this shed. I've been feeding them here. I buttoned this one up. We'll let them back out there once this is all over with. Their water is on this side, and that's why we're out this morning. I came out early. I fed them. I fed the ewes. The ewes haven't even left the barn yet. They're smart. Let's go in. I'm going to make sure we're good here, and then we're going to water everybody. We'll go in here first. All right. So I got this round bale in here I've been feeding off of. As you can see, they've been eating right in here. I've got them bedded down. I put a bag of bedding in there just before the storm hit. So they've been staying in here nice and snug. They have the other building, but I thought this one was a little more out of the wind. We've had, along with this below zero temperatures, about 30, 40 miles an hour wind. It's still blowing 30 plus miles an hour now. But now I'm getting a lot of protection from these trees on the west side. How we doing, guys? What do you think? You like snow? I don't suppose you do. I don't either. So I gotta admit, I don't like the cold any better. All right, but anyway, this is the way I've been feeding them. I figured it's their best shot here. They do have to go to the other building and get water. I didn't want to have to try to bring water all the way down here. So now the thing to do, I need to go water them, get the ewes watered. We're going to put some bedding out for the ewes also. So let's get our chores done and get it over with so I can get back in where it's warm. All right, rams are going to need a little water. Ewes will. Here's what I do in the winter. Hydrants are supposed to work. I don't trust them when it gets that cold. If you notice, I got a big tub of water here. That holds about, I think I put about 10 5-gallon buckets in there. I put 2 heaters in it because I use the smaller heaters. So basically, I'll dip water out of this for the next 3 or 4 days to fill up the tanks. So I'm going to get a bucket here. I'm not going to take a camera and take a bucket of water all the way down there. But I'm going to fill the bucket here. You're going to get wet doing it this way, but I kind of prepared. I got my regular gloves. These are ice fishing gloves, designed for cold, designed for wet. So I'll put these on, fill up my water, and we'll go from there. I'm going to go do the rams, and then we'll come back after I got the water down to them. Girls, want to go lift the bedding? Yeah. There, it's cold, isn't it, girls? Basically, I opened it up. Even though I put winter flaps on their covered area, I kind of figured when it really gets to blowing snow, that isn't going to be enough. So I let them stay in here, and so far, they haven't left the barn. They've been here, well, last 48 hours. No, not quite that maybe. But They, after the first snow, they left some, but they haven't left this time yet. Let's go around the other side. All right. Normally in years past, this would be it. They'd have the run-in. You can see it's not too bad, but even though I lowered all these down that I put up last fall, the way the wind blows, you're still going to get some snow in. They get their water, and like I said, they haven't. There's the closest tracks to going outside. So they're a little smarter than the rams. They just figured we'll just stay in the barn. Though admittingly, the rams have to go up and get their water. How we doing, girls? Huh? Yeah. I guess they're going to have a hard time getting out of that side anyway. Have to wait till the snow drops. So, for me, the big thing, keep them out of the wind. They got new bedding. And you saw the rams had good bedding. Keep them dry. And by the way, on the rams, if you got rams and it's cold, give them plenty of bedding where they can lay. Because in the case of rams, something very important, the whole family jewels lay flat on the ground when it's this cold. So try for your rams to have bedding to keep them up off the frozen ground. Bedding is better for it. It's still going to be cold, but keep them family jewels off the frozen ground if you can. It'll help you. Water. They got here. The rams have. To me, in this kind of weather, water is very important. It's -5 now. We're probably going to see -15 to -20 at night. Everything is -15 to -20. If you feed them hay, if you feed them grain, it's still 15, 20 below zero. That is the only thing they have that's warm. If that is, say, 35 degrees, that is 50 degrees warmer than anything else they're going to put inside of them. They will drink water. You might think, oh, it's cold, it's snowy, they won't drink as much. No, they'll actually drink more because it's the only thing warm they have. And 50 degrees, man, that's a lot of difference. So, nothing really for you today except for to show you, you want to have sheep, you want to live up north, sometimes you got to put up with this kind of stuff. It's going to be cold, it's going to be snowy, it's going to be windy. And one thing I do know, in listening to people when the storms are coming, oh, I want it to snow, let it snow. Clearly, those people do not own livestock. There's no way they own livestock because then they got to go out and get this stuff. So the only people who like snow and cold are people that don't have to go out and take care of anything. That's for sure. Yeah, you ready? I think he likes the snow, actually. There's my water hydrant that I'd normally be using. Like I said, I don't trust them in the winter. That has house insulation. I wrapped all around the house insulation, put a rug around it, tied it up, and threw a trash can on top. I will use it again probably about 4 days from now. If I run out of water in that big tub, I'll have to carry out from the house. But the 11 U's go through about a 5-gallon bucket every day. The rams, with 6 of them, probably a half a bucket. Maybe a tad over that, but about a half. So if I only have to carry 2 5-gallon buckets out every day to water them, that's not so bad. Sun's trying to shine. I don't know if it'll help much when it's 5 or 10 below zero, but it can't hurt. Guys, that's all I got. Me and the dog. Hey, you ready to go in the house? Huh? Let's go. House. House. Yep. We're headed to the house. We're going to get by the wood stove. We're going to stay warm. You guys take care. It's cold where you're at. Be careful out there. We'll see you in a couple weeks.